Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So today is Friday. Happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you who actually celebrates Valentine's Day. So today we have a couple of clients. Of course, you guys know I always like to bring you along for the journey. Also, I wanted to give you guys a little insight that we are running a Valentine's Day special on our website, which is elitehaircareusa.com, where we have specific bundles that are starting at $25. So you guys go check that out on Elite Hair Care. And of course, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. And then of course, we're gonna work through the day. All right, y'all ready? So my first client actually is getting a silk press with the works. Good morning. A silk press with the works. She has a combination of 4A, 4B, and somewhat 3C hair. For those of you that don't know what that is the coil or curl pattern of the hair. So we are going to be doing of course, shampoo, deep condition, press her out, all of that good stuff. So we did talk about a little bit about the Florida weather and how our weather here is very humid. And of course, whenever you have a short afro, or we can call that a TWA if you want, silk pressing doesn't traditionally last very long because it is a temporary styling service. So the press of it is still going to be beautiful, but we also talked about the environment. If you sweat or perspire a lot, that can also affect how long your press lasts. Sometimes the press doesn't even last very long, but we also know that the main part of this is the care of her hair. So we're going to be doing that, and of course I'll give you guys some insight on different things that you can use, different tips and tricks, and then we will go from there. All right, so we're going to take her to the shampoo bowl. We're going to get her nice and shampooed, and then we'll start with my next client. Okay, so you're gonna follow me. Getting done, Mama. Well, probably it's been a while. Okay.
But I'll park my car over here. You think it's fine?
What's over here? The building?
Yeah.
It's better you park on the side of the road or come park here in the front.
On the side of the road over here.
Yeah, if you're on the street.
On the street, but it's like it's other cars there too.
No, on the street is fine, just not in their parking lot.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, Mama, you can come with me. Come on, Mama. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Go ahead and have a seat for me.
So I have all your products.
Awesome.
And I've been using them. And my friend, I put it.
Hold on, sit up for 1 second.
Started using your products on his bald spot.
Oh,
and
yeah?
some hair started growing there. We
Oh,
were like,
wow.
oh,
So you put it on your friend's bald spot. This is awesome. Yeah, send me some photos of where you started and where you are now. I would love to see them.
Oh, man.
I would love to see them. All right, come on back for me.
And I'm going to try to do his hair every 2 weeks with the products and stuff. And I bought for his hair, especially because he gets that caked up, like we call it dandruff.
Yeah.
Flaky stuff all in his scalp. I'd be like, oh,
So I definitely say to use our Soothe and Balance.
That's what I bought, and I said, you're going
And
to
then
love
make
this.
sure you lift the dandruff up first.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do a good job, because after we did the shampoo, I still saw stuff in his hair. I'm like,
Yeah, because you didn't get it all.
So
So
I washed it
what happens
again.
is if it gets wet, like dandruff, if it gets wet, it becomes a paste. That's why I always instruct you guys to lift it up first.
Yeah.
Because the Soothe and Balance is supposed to help with the scalp, not the dandruff.
I
The
tried.
dandruff has to be removed or lifted so that it can wash out.
Yeah, we didn't do a good job, but that's
I'm going to assume it was kind of probably behind the ears or down here. And then a little, where you had some left was kind of in these areas.
Okay.
I'm asking. Where you saw dandruff still left behind.
Oh,
was it
not
in these areas?
And his hair.
Yeah.
Not on mine. I don't get it.
No,
right
in
here.
So what you want to do
Especially-
is make sure that you focus more on that area because that sounds like the area where he has the most trouble.
Yeah. It is terrible.
All right, you guys.
When I first found it, he washed it out. And he washed his hair himself.
Okay.
We didn't even have your product.
Oh,
But he washed his hair himself, and he did a really good job. I said, "Wow, you got it all out good." So I knew he knew what he was doing at that point to get it up, you know.
That's good.
But then I got your product, and so when I found it again, I washed it with the hydrating shampoo. But first we just used the repair shampoo.
All right, pros. So what we're using first on her hair is our Elite Clarify, which is our charcoal cleansing or clarifying shampoo. You guys know I always recommend that you start with a clarify so that you can clean the hair and the scalp, remove any dirt, debris, grime, and objects from the hair. No matter how short or how long you are, if you are 4C, 4A, 4B, 3C, 3A, any texture, I always recommend if it's your wash day that you clarify the hair and the scalp first, just to create almost like you're preparing the hair for it to be able to get in all of that goodness that you're going to put in from your treatment shampoo. Mainly because shampoo, the main job of a shampoo is to clean, you guys. So if you're already clean, now it's going to bypass that and go into straight treatment. So that is why the Elite Clarify is always your best bet for your first shampoo. I'm going to have you push back just a little bit in the bowl for me. So if you slide your bottom back into the seat. There you go. Now come back. And then this is where you can give yourself a nice scrub. You know, be gentle, but don't itch on the scrub, okay? Give yourself a good scrub. It's your shampoo. It's your wash day. Don't be afraid. So I am using warm water for her shampoo process. Now, keep in mind, you guys, the only time that I recommend cold water is if there's a lot of oils in the hair. And at that point, you would be shampooing her dry first to remove a lot of that excess oil. And I know a lot of you who are in the 4 hair type, you like to put a lot of oils in the hair because you're assuming that that's going to hydrate and moisturize your hair, when really you should be using the lock method to oil or to hydrate the hair. Not oil the hair, but I hydrate the hair. So I have a couple different blogs on our Elite Hair Care website that talk all about hair care in different situations. So a lot of you don't know that we have a blog on our website. So if you go to Elite Hair Care USA and then you go to the menu and go to the blog area, you'll be able to read those different blogs that have those different tips for you guys. All right, so I'm just making sure that I rinse her out really well. All right, so for our shampoo, I'm actually going to be using our Moist Repair shampoo. And then for her treatment, we're going to be using the Moist Me 24 karat mask for her to do her deep condition. Now, the Moist Repair is full of emollients like mango butter and all the other good butters that your hair would really need. Now, of course, it is a moisturizing shampoo. And also we have the conditioner. But this is going to hydrate that hair. It's going to really give that hair the feel of good slip. And then it's also going to help to really instill that moisture that a lot of you are missing, especially if you're low porosity. And then I always say right here where the occipital bone is, be mindful that area loves to trap dirt. Especially if you have scalp congestion, definitely make sure you're down here and right behind the ear. Come on back from me. And using your beds of your fingers, or for me, I like to use my nails. Definitely helps to stimulate that blood flow for the hair and the scalp. And blood flow is really the name of the game. Okay, so you do still want to make sure that you are not being aggressive with your hair and your scalp, but you want to definitely help to stimulate that blood flow. Get that blood moving. Okay, that is the only way to get your hair growing, the stimulation of the scalp itself. Thank you to everybody who has double tapped that screen. Thank you to everybody who has given the thumbs up. Please, please, please do so. That tells YouTube that my channel is awesome and that they need to keep showing me to others like you guys so that they can discover the Elite Hair Care channel. So if you haven't already thumbs up, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Super important. And then also when you're you're done thumbsing up the live, I want you to comment and tell me where you're located. What city and state? Now, another pro tip that I always recommend, if you have short hair like she does, excessive shampooing is a no-no. Okay, a lot of you think that because you have short hair, you are excluded from the rule of dehydration when you over shampoo or you shampoo too much. So traditionally, if my client's hair is not severely dirty, I would do 2 shampoos, and I'm making sure that I am not contributing to the dehydration, especially because her hair is short and it doesn't take much to dehydrate short hair. Okay, so keep in mind, be mindful, you guys. Too many shampoos or shampooing too often can also be very dehydrating for your TWA or your short afros. All right, so what we're gonna do, sit on up for me, mama. Sit all the way up. We are going to put on her conditioner, and then she will go under the dryer, a hooded, heated dryer, for about 15 minutes, okay? So I'm using that much Moist Me mask. See, that much gives me that much. It was about that much in my hand.
Which one?
The Moist Me. It's the mask.
Okay. Can you go for me?
Sit all the way up for me. And then I want to make sure that I'm getting it on the hair, which is the most important part. The hair is where you need to make sure that it is. The scalp, it will go to on its own. But really, it's the hair. All right, so what we're gonna do is put a processing cap on her, and then she's gonna go under the dryer for 15 minutes. Now, those of you that are low porosity and you don't have a hooded dryer, you definitely need to get one. That is the only way that you can really moisturize that hair on wash day. Come with me, Mama. All right, you guys, so we are going to get prepared to do a relaxer. So I'm gonna grab my cape, a towel, and then also my gloves. And then I like to use my spatula to do my relaxers, but these spatulas are not my best friend. These are too weak for me. I like spatulas that are firm. So what I've been using lately is a rat tail comb, which works just the same. But I don't recommend rat tail combs for people who have like heavy hands, or, you know, you're not super skilled when it comes to being really quick with a relaxer, and also knowing how to not touch the scalp. All right, pros. So sometimes you will see, if you're new here, because I'm working live, I do move the camera around. So you'll see that from time to time. All right. It says, do I need this today? I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see the difference. Yeah, we don't need that today. We can use this one today. Because that light behind me is driving me absolutely berserk. So I'm just going to move that baby over. Wealthy woman, welcome. Welcome to the Elite Platinum group. Thank you so much for joining. That helps to support my channel, so I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Because I know there's a million channels out there that you could definitely choose from, and you chose mine, so that makes me feel even more special.
Am I supposed to be able to get you live?
Yeah.
How?
So you're going to go to YouTube. Are you subscribed to the channel?
Yes.
So just type in Elite Hair Care. Hair Care. There you go. Hold on, let's see that one.
Today is the last day for seniors to secure a food allowance card to spend on groceries. Today is the last
Turn the
day
volume down for me.
to secure a food allowance to spend on groceries.
You gotta turn the volume all the way down. So when I'm doing my relaxers, I still follow the protocols that we were taught in school in a sense, right? And that's making sure that I part the hair into 4 quadrants, or, quadrant the hair so that you have better control of your relaxer, especially for your application. It gives you neater application, that kind of thing. All right, so I actually found my other spatula, so I'm just going to use this one. And this is a retouch relaxer. So with a retouch relaxer, I want to ask you guys, because if you're ever getting relaxers, you need to know this. Where should the relaxer be actually applied when you're doing a retouch? Where should the relaxer be applied for a retouch relaxer? Okay, this spatula is going to drive me nuts, so we're not using that spatula. So I'm going to go back the way that I actually learned it, which was with a rat tail comb. Super simple for me. On the regrowth only, absolutely. Thank you, regrowth only. Retouch relaxer is a retouch. It should not be pulled all the way through, because that is how you get over processing. A lot of stylists, they think that just because the hair has a little bit of wave to it, that automatically means that you need to place the relaxer on every part or every inch of the strand. That is how you get over processed hair. That is how you end up shedding a ton. That is the easiest way to have breakage very quickly. Okay, so retouch relaxer is really supposed to be only on the regrowth. Okay, now there are some exceptions to that, where if the client has been relaxing themselves at home and they have a lot of under processed or unprocessed hair in between processed hair, then we would do something a little bit different for that. But if that is the case, that means that you shouldn't be relaxing yourself anyway. Okay? If that's the case, you should not be relaxing yourself anyway. And I always stress that to you guys, that relaxer is another service that I don't recommend you do yourself, because you can easily overlap and you're not seeing it because you can't see all the parts of your head. That is why sometimes getting your hair done by someone else is always more beneficial, and it always comes out nicer because they can see the areas that you couldn't see when you were doing it yourself. Good morning. Does she know that she's getting recorded? She's just sitting here looking in the sky. You know, she just thinks that I'm talking to myself with the TV right in front of her, looking at herself. How are the children doing? They are doing great. Does Gots to Be spray break the hair that's colored? It can break anything. I mean, any form of spritz or, aerosols, they traditionally can do a lot of damage. But if you use it in moderation and use it the right way, then you won't have to worry about breakage. Now, some people like to use it as a way for their quick weaves, which we don't really have an option outside of, like a silicone protectant. Hence the reason why I don't offer traditional quick weaves anymore. I only do, weaving services for clients who have alopecia, that kind of thing. Mainly because I know, what that does, and I don't want to be a contributing factor to it. And the only time I'm comfortable offering, weaving services like of that nature is to clients who don't really have other options, and they want to be able to, not have to wear wigs every single day. So the benefit outweighs the risk. Should you trim ends with each retouch? Absolutely. Every relaxer or every retouch, you should be getting a trim. How often are protein treatments needed? So with relaxed hair, you're going to do a protein treatment at minimum 2 weeks after your relaxer. With natural hair, it's going to be as needed. So what analogy do I always use whenever I'm talking about how to use protein if you're natural? If you're a true pro, if you're a part of the protein, you'll know the answer to this. What do I always use as an analogy when I'm saying how you're going to use protein whenever you need a protein treatment? A Band-Aid on the boo-boo. Thank you, Jordan. So the reason why I like to use that analogy is because do we wake up today and say, you know, I think I'm going to wear a Band-Aid to school or to work. I think it's cute. No. So you traditionally only use Band-Aids when there is a problem or a boo-boo. That is the same way that you would do it for natural hair. Okay? You will use it when there is a problem or if you see a problem starting. So that would be the Band-Aid on the boo-boo. You got a little boo-boo or you got a big one. Or, you know, how some of us are with our nail where a nail might be breaking and you have acrylic and guess what? You're trying to hold on so that you can go get it fixed. So what do you put on it? A Band-Aid. Same thing. So the analogy goes in multiple ways. But when I use Band-Aid on a boo-boo, people traditionally know, okay, I'm only going to use it when there is a problem, specifically when I'm natural. Now, the exception to that is, let's say you've had in a protective style for quite some time. You okay, Mama? Mm-hmm. And your hair just feels very weak, or you just have not done anything to that hair for a long period of time. A long period of time would be anything over 8 weeks. When I take that protective style out, I'm going to do a protein treatment because I need to aid my hair for the fact that I haven't given it the ability to shed naturally like it's supposed to. Number two, my hair has been covered and probably more than likely getting dehydrated or malnourished because it's not been able to be cared for. So I want to strengthen that hair. That is when you'll use our Repair RX protein. And don't forget, you guys, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, support my channel, hit the thumbs up button. That tells YouTube that my channel is awesome, and everything that I just asked you to do is free. There's no cost to do that. Tilt this way. Hey, Pat. Is there anything to remove locked hair without cutting it? No, you're just going to have to take your time and comb it out one by one. I mean, it's the inevitable. You're going to lose hair because, remember, locks is matted hair. So definitely you're going to lose hair. But, you know, just take your time and comb it out piece by piece. That's how you do it, outside of just cutting it all the way down to the new growth, which most people end up doing that, especially if it's really long and they are just not into the time frame of doing that comb out, because that can take weeks. One lock could take you all day to comb out, depending on how long it is, how wide it is, all that. Combing out locks is definitely a patience, is a virtue thing. What can I use to make my hair grow faster? So there's no such thing as making hair grow faster. Your hair grows the way it grows. Now, taking care of it as it grows is definitely going to help you with retention of that growth, which is something that you really should be focused on. Growing faster is not something you should focus on because there's nothing you can do about that. There's no product on God's planet that's going to allow that hair to grow faster. So whatever you're doing to it is allowing it to grow slower. So I definitely say make sure that you're just taking care of it. You're giving your hair what it needs. Tilt this way from me, mama. Making sure that your hair is nice and healthy and strong so that it doesn't keep breaking and starting over the growth process. And that's really the focus. How fast it grows should not be your focus because there's nothing you can do to control that. You did your daughter's hair in a beautiful rope twist style. I tried that, epic fail. Oh man, I understand. Definitely understand that part. How you feeling?
Don't judge me, okay?
I don't want to hear it. Watch her tell me she burning.
I mean, I can wait a few more minutes.
Where is it burning? Is it burning or
front
is it
edges.
tingling? And I barely touched your front edges.
As soon as you put it on there, I felt it, but I wasn't going to say nothing.
Did you brush your hair this morning?
I did.
Okay. I figured. Well, the good thing is the front relaxes extremely quickly. So we don't have to worry about the front too much. It's just let me get through here and then I can rinse it out. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I won't even try to process your front because it's going to process itself. Yeah. Is it just that hairline, like right at the front? Okay, so I'll rinse that piece and then we'll let it sit for another minute or two and then we can rinse the rest. Cool?
Okay.
So she is my client who we're going to talk about today. When you are going to get a relaxer, you guys tilt back this way for me. Be sure, no ball caps, no brushing, no combing, no nothing for at least 24 to 48 hours before your service is completed. Why? Because any type of irritation or any type of action that can irritate is going to affect how long your relaxer is allowed to process because it still needs to process and everybody's processing time is going to be different. You know, everybody's hair texture is going to be different. So just keep that in mind. Now, the good thing is where she is irritated right now, so this way, let me get over here real quick, is her hairline. Well, the hairline actually relaxes first, no matter where, no matter how long it takes for me to put it on. So the hairline itself is going to be fine. And then we're going to go ahead and go to the shampoo bowl. We're going to go ahead and rinse the hairline, and then we will go back and rinse the remainder, just so we can make sure that she doesn't get burned in that area. Honestly, I wouldn't even work out the day before a relaxer. All right, mama. Hold on. Look, she about to fly in the bowl. Come on back. All right, we're going to do the hairline first. All the way up. Right here in the front. Just don't turn your head. I got it. Just come back. I know. I'm trying to get it off fast. How's that? Better? Okay. I see the irritation. Okay. So what we're going to do to help her with this irritation, it's not the most comfortable, but it actually works. Most people hate it, but she's going to appreciate the fact that she doesn't have any scabs later on. So we are going to use some of our Soothe and Balance on the hairline where she has the irritation. I promise you guys it's not the most comfortable, but it stops her from scabbing later on. And we're not gonna rub it, we're just gonna allow it to sit, and then we'll rinse everything else out. So this is going to help with the irritation, and it's gonna make sure that she doesn't burn or have that scabbing after the fact. So the Soothe and Balance also works like an antiseptic. How you feel? You okay? Okay. Everybody loves the Soothe and Balance. I love the Soothe and Balance. You ready now? Let's stay where you are. Feel better? They said your relaxer is relaxing though. Application is definitely a big part of this, you guys. Alright, Mama, sit up for me. I'm gonna sit right there. Hold on. Make sure this is not right. Okay, babe. Take your glasses off for me. Come on back. Push back into the bowl. No. Slide your butt back to the back of the chair. Keep until your butt touches the back. It's back in? Okay. And then put your head back. All the way back. There you go. Come on back for me. So we're gonna rinse her with cool water. So this was our client that we did the Moist Me 24 karat mask. So we're rinsing her with cool or cold water. You want to make sure that you do a thorough rinse as well. That's super important. Alright, so you can actually sit in my chair and I'll be out there in just a moment. Let me put this on you first, please. Go ahead and sit in my chair. You can come on. Yep, come on back. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and shampoo her. What products are best for a twist out or braid out? Our Elite Silk Wrap Foam, our Frizz Control, and even our Definitely Curl Defining Gel. And then you can also use our Daily Moisturizing Cream to hydrate the hair before you do your twist out. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and normalize her, or neutralize. I'm in Central Florida. So we're going to normalize her again. All right, so for her final shampoo, I'm going to use a little bit of normalizer, but I'm also going to pair that with our hair repair and restore shampoo. See where you are. Okay, so I'm going to pair that with our hair repair and restore, just like that. Make sure you get that occipital bone. Make sure you get that nape. So if you guys notice, my first shampoo, I actually left the normalizer on the nape for a little bit longer than normal, because I know that the nape area is traditionally where you have the most problem when you relax, because it's one of the first areas that you touch. So you do just want to make sure that you give it ample time to restore itself to its natural pH. I'm gonna purchase this hair balm so I can go dry. I don't know how your taxes came to $35. Are you in a different country? Because there's no way taxes can be $35. Only in Florida will taxes be imposed, which is 6.5%. I don't offer sister lock services, baby. All right, so I'm gonna just condition her again, just to rehydrate her hair. And this is the Hair Repair and Restore Conditioner. Thank you, Donna. Happy Valentine's Day. Touch up just a little bit for me. All right, come on back for me. We're gonna rinse her with cool water. Not our favorite part. Can someone explain to 24/7 what are the benefits? Sit up for me. What are the benefits of rinsing with cold water? Somebody list the different benefits in the chat for me. Let's see which one of my pros remember this. Let me put a cap on. All right, just sit at one of the dryers and then I'll say what everything is. Okay. Let's see. Closes the cuticle, locks in the bond, locks in the moisture, correct? Locks in the moisture, closes the cuticle. Rinsing with cold water locks the hair cuticles, kind of the same thing. So most of you are actually right. Good job. It also helps to keep the hair nice and shiny, all that good stuff. All right, so we're gonna prepare her to go under the dryer. Now, preparing a short style or short afro like hers that I'm going to silk press can be a little bit complicated, so you have to use speed, right? All right, so I am going to take my comb. I'm going to detangle her first, and then we're going to use our Elite Silk Wrap Foam. This one don't have much. This one don't have much either. Hold on, I need another one. Here we go. I'm also going to go ahead and get my strips prepared because you're going to need these for her mold. Super important, especially for a short cut like hers. So this process can be a process, you guys. So first and foremost, we're going to spray her down with a leave-in spray. In this case, I'm using our low porosity leave-in spray. Okay. I'm also going to spray some of our Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant Spray because I am going to be applying heat to her hair. Now, once I do that, I'm going to take a somewhat wide tooth comb and I'm just going to comb through her hair to make sure that it is mostly detangled. Okay, because I need to be able to get through molding her quickly. Now, we have not cut her yet. Okay, we haven't cut her yet. We will do that after she's dry. I just want to make sure that I don't have trouble trying to get through her hair once I apply the wrap foam, because this part of the process goes quickly. So we're going to use our Elite Silk Wrap Foam. Chin down for me, mama. All right. Now I'm going to take my comb. And I'm going to have a towel nearby because we use a lot. Chin down for me, mama. Okay? And we are going to go ahead and mold her very quickly. All right, so from here, we're gonna move nice and swift, and we're gonna take our wrap strips, chin down for me, Mama. Now, this is not the most exciting part, but it's the required part. Chin up for me. I don't know if it's too tight, okay? Too tight?
Snap.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay, so then she will go under the dryer just like that. And we will allow this to dry in place as best possible so that her hair can lay as flat as possible for us to be able to silk press her with ease and also give her slightly a little more longevity with her press. All right, Mom, come with me. Good. You just want to make sure that your head stays under the dryer, okay? You don't have to keep it up, but just don't let it fall out.
Okay.
Thank you. Where can you get my products? EliteHairCareUSA.com. EliteHairCareUSA.com. All right, so for my client here, we're going to trim her and then we're going to set her. So we're gonna give her a trim. Super important, you guys. If you're relaxed and you're not getting your trims after you're relaxed, or your stylist is doing you an injustice. It needs to be done, okay? It's not an if, and, or but. It needs to be done. because more than likely you have split ends. There's no way to say you don't. For those of you that think that you're protecting length, you're not, because split ends actually take length. And then some of you are like, oh, my hair's not growing. Well, you're not actually doing what your hair is requiring. Good morning. How are you? Can I have a seat? I'll be with you shortly, Mama. Alright, so now that we're done trimming, I'm going to spray her with some Hydra Strength leave-in conditioning spray. And then I'm also going to spray her with some Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant. And last but not least, we're going to use about a dime size of our Daily Moisture Cream. Okay, this Daily Moisture Cream can be used no matter if you're natural or relaxed. I like to use it on my clients that I'm going to do roller sets to, because it really makes that roller set like, whoo, smooth. But at the same time, not feeling dehydrated. I want it to be more straight or more curly? Curly. It's not only super curly, but it'll have like a more body to it. Good? Alright, so we're going to add a little bit of water. Chin back. You've never seen anyone give away so much free game? Yeah, it's kind of unique in this industry. Let's try this again now. There we go. That is correct. All I ask is for you guys to thumbs up. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1 million subscribers at this point. I remember at one point I was trying to get to 500,000. Well, I achieved that goal. So I need you guys to help me get to 1 million. How you can help me? Share my channel on your Facebook by just hitting the share button, which is that little arrow, so that other people can find my channel. And then just share my videos. You can even just hit that same share button and it'll share my video on your Facebook. Really only Facebook allows the share like that. So if you can share it on their channels, that would be great. Or on your Facebook pages, that would be great. Also, for those of you that don't already know, I am working towards the Entrepreneur of Impact Award. And I ask everybody to go vote as often as you can. You can only vote once every 24 hours. But that particular voting ends March 1st, I think it is. So I'm trying to win that award because you also get a one-on-one session with Damon. If you guys don't know who he is, that's the guy from Shark Tank, the black guy. You also get $25,000. You get the award for Entrepreneur of Impact, and you get a feature in Forbes magazine. So I need to win that. Elite Hair Care needs to be in Forbes. Thank you. Do I do roller sets on natural hair? No. It's a waste of your time and mine because I'm still gonna have to blow you out, then go back and flat iron you. So I wouldn't do that unless your hair texture is more like a 1A or a 2A. That's really it, but that's somewhat rare. So no. You better off just getting the silk press. The roller set doesn't last. And your hair swells the moment you remove the rollers. So that's why it requires even more heat.
Hello, Crystal. Do you think this is about done?
No,
It's hot.
you're not done. You're natural, baby. You want me to turn it down a little? This is going to extend your time under there.
Yeah. And it's too low. Can you lift it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I'll turn it down a little. Chin. Let me know if that's warmer or cool enough for you. Let me know if it gets cooler.
Okay.
Chin. Good morning. Okay, what are we getting done today, Mom?
Whatever.
The works?
That's what I think I see. Yeah, the word.
Silk press with the works, right?
In the color.
Okay. What color are you doing?
Just color the gray. No special color.
Okay. Is your grade super resistant or not so much?
What you mean, come back fast?
No, like if I was to use a semi-permanent, does that cover it?
For a little while.
Okay.
For me, it's resistant.
It's resistant? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let me take you to the shampoo bowl.
Okay.
gonna open it up so that the insides right here can dry. Turn this way. Okay. We got about 15 minutes maximum.
I came to you before.
I remember. I
was
can't
gonna
remember
say.
how your hair
I
reacted.
know. It's been since long before you had your baby.
Oh, wow.
Way. When you was over in Altamont Spring.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
long time. I've been wearing braids.
What color did you want to do? You want black or brown?
Probably black. But my daughter said if I keep doing black, I can't do highlights.
Nope.
I know.
I mean, even brown. You can't do highlights.
You can't?
Nope, brown is the same as well.
Wow. Okay, well, let's just stay with that.
Not to say you can't, but it's not going to lift as high.
Right.
You can kind of be stuck in a dark highlight.
I tried to park in the back, but it's packed right there.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening over here today.
I know, and I saw a man with
Seems to be very
the balloons and flowers. I said, well, somebody get something.
Mm-hmm. Come on back for me. So we're going to do a silk press with the works, you guys. She's also going to get some color. So what we're going to do is we're going to color her roots and condition the remainder.
You need me to take my earring off?
You can if you like. So for her first shampoo, we're going to use the Elite Clarify. Push back into the bowl. Your neck is not actually in the bowl. There you go.
Is that good?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
To order, you go to EliteHairCareUSA.com, which is the same name as our channel. You have natural 4D hair, but it won't hold curls. Do I recommend a relaxer? Well, it depends. What's your outcome? What is it that you want? Because just because it doesn't hold curls, that doesn't mean you need a relaxer. Do you want it to be straight? Because that is what a relaxer does. All right, so for our shampoo, we're gonna use our Moist Repair. Okay, about that much. Now she has a lot of hair, but I want you guys to see how much this can do. Okay, so you wanna make sure that you rub it up in your hands. I start at the ends and then I work my way up, work my way around to the nape. And then I like to spread the shampoo with a little bit of water because remember, our shampoos are very thick. They're super moisturizing. So a little goes a very long way. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. For those of you that want to know how to do the hearts, if you just double tap the screen, that's how you do the hearts. It is fantastic, Blaze. Blaze said the Moist Repair is fantastic. It is. And you guys know that we are planning the relaunch. So during the relaunch is when you will have access to our new and improved Elite Hair Care product. So the Moist Repair will now contain snail mucin, which is extremely hydrating. So it'll be a combination of the low porosity collection and the Moist Repair. Our hair repair collection also will now have garlic and onion oil for those of you that have a lot of hair loss issues. Our B7 is still B7. B7 doesn't need any enhancements. B7 is just bomb. It'll just be a little stronger because we will have more biotin in there. Also, our hair repair collection also has zinc in it now. But these products do not release until 4/20, which is our anniversary, you guys. Trying to go natural, you have to let it grow out. I'm excited for the relaunch. All the way up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the conditioner on her hair after I do her color. So the color will go on her roots because we're doing a black, and then the conditioner will go everywhere else. And then she will process with both for about 20 to 25 minutes. Mind you sit in my chair, please. All right, you guys, let me get my color mixed. All right, guys, let's go get our color put on. So guys, tell me, why do I put the hair color on the hairline first? What is the reason?
That's the hardest part to That's the hardest part to cover, gray. That takes the longest.
Not necessarily, because it's still very porous, so it doesn't take the longest. It can be though. What you're saying can be the issue.
I know it in mine, that's what I noticed. Compact.
And that is her answer was because it takes the longest to process. What would be the word that we use for something that's like that? If you have a child who just doesn't listen, they're always so unruly. What do we call them?
Stubborn.
Stubborn. So that would say that area is the most
Stubborn.
stubborn. What other area is very stubborn?
The nape.
Well, the nape is not that stubborn at all. There's one place that I started with before I even went to your hairline. Right in the crown, in the middle.
The crown.
Yep. Because traditionally that's the area that's exposed the most. It's also where the most stubborn hair grows. Right? And then the hairline is almost second, sometimes first to that. So whenever I apply my color, I start here, and then I go here, and then I go down on one side, down on the other side, and in the back. Now, what analogy do I always use, or what insect do I always say replicates gray hair when you're coloring it? There's an insect that I always talk about when I talk about how gray hair is supposed to be with color. A spider, correct. Why do I always use the spider in the analogy? What is the reason for me always using the spider? Why do I always say the spider? Legs up, okay. Give me a little more detail than that. The belly doesn't touch the floor. And what does that do to the spider? It makes the spider, which one? It makes it what? Fill in the blank. When you hire an exterminator to come and exterminate roaches and everything else, we know that its body doesn't touch the floor, so it makes it what? It makes it the hardest to kill, correct, because its body doesn't touch the floor. So gray hair, how does gray hair grow? Does it lay down the moment it comes out, or what does it do?
Stick up.
Stick straight up, right? Meaning its body touches nothing. It's very resistant, right?
Yeah.
So if we're talking about a spider being the hardest insect to kill because the body doesn't touch the ground, why do you think gray hair is the hardest hair to color? It doesn't lay down. And in order for something to be colored, it has to do what to color?
Lay down and connect.
It has to touch the color.
Right.
Right? So that is why I use the spider as the analogy. In order for you to kill a spider, they put out these traps to make it stuck. Right? In hair color, you have to oversaturate and make the color heavier than the weight of that actual strand, so the strand will actually stay in the color. If the strand isn't touching the color, that means it's not going to do what?
Connect.
It's not going to color
That's right.
because it's not actually touching the color.
So that's why you put the plastic around it?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm forcing it to touch the color.
Right.
I need it to actually touch it and stay in it because color develops in stages. It doesn't develop the moment you put it on. It develops in stages up until it's done with the processing time. So it goes in percentages of how much it develops per minute. So that hair needs to stay in the color the entire time, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is the reason why, specifically on the hairline, because the hairline usually is the part that really won't stay. It's the most resistant. So I use the plastic wrap to force the hair to stay in the color, to actually touch the color throughout the entire process. So good job to everybody who knew the analogy. Good job to everyone that knew spiders are the hardest insect to kill. And now you know why gray hair is the hardest hair to color. Specifically resistant gray. Not everybody has resistant gray. So when you're coloring your hair, just remember the analogy of the spider. If the spider's body isn't touching the trap, it won't die. If the gray hair is not touching the color, it won't color. That was for the free 99, absolutely. Y'all love that saying. For the free 99. There you go. I just gave you color correction, color chemistry, everything all in one for free. So now I'm gonna put the conditioner on the remainder of her hair, which is the Moist Me 24 karat deep conditioning mask. I'm not really disturbing the areas that we applied the color because that's its own process. But really the ends is what needs to be moisturized the most, you guys. Just keep that in mind. Now I'm going to get some plastic wrap. Hello, Robin. I'm going to get some plastic wrap or saran wrap for the hairline. Alexa, set timer for 25 minutes. You can actually stay
Good
with
morning, Crystal. 25 minutes, starting now.
Krista, you want me back there or right here?
No, right there is fine.
Huh?
Oh, there is fine.
Okay. I lost my line.
Oh.
Is that a one off of the masquerade? One? The number one?
It's
Okay.
a capital N. Close your ears on the tree. You can let it go. You can let it go. It's okay. your body from here. And you get hair on it. All right, so we are done with the trim. So we're gonna go ahead and press her, style her, kind of all in the same sense. All right, put your head down for me, just like that. So before we do, we're gonna use a little bit of frizz control. you guys in the back so you can kind of see what's happening. Hi. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I ain't seen you in so long.
I know it's been a minute.
Yeah, how's the girls?
You're good.
Good. Adults now? Adulting?
Oh, I'm still on my down in college, so I
Of
guess.
course. No, they ain't adults.
No, not yet.
Not all of them are in college, right?
No, the oldest one, she's about to go to grad school, so
It's still gonna be in your pocket.
yeah.
I think you got like 19 jobs.
How's your babies?
You're doing well. My oldest, she'll be going off to college in a year.
Already?
She doesn't. She graduates next year.
But still, oh my God.
Yeah, remember they were little. They were little.
So next year's her senior year.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crunch time now, all that junior year.
Yeah.
ACTs and
Yeah, she told me she got to pay for her SAT tomorrow. By tomorrow. It's a lot. And then my other daughter, she's right behind her. She's a year behind her.
That's how I noticed too.
Mm-hmm.
One's going to your senior year and one's going to her junior year, right behind
Yep,
you.
that's exactly how it is.
So just when you're deciding where you go, keep in mind move-in date, move-out date.
Mm.
'Cause we're like DC, New York,
Mm.
and it's around the same time, so it's a lot of like moving. So
Really
take that into
quickly.
consideration of where they are.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. They're not too far apart, but
At least they're not far apart.
yeah.
It's when one is in another part of the country. Thank you guys. Listen, your hair is fire.
Thank you.
I noticed the client with the salt and pepper. I think this color hair at the ends. Or is it my eyes deceiving me? Yes, she's had color before. But if you want to stop coloring, the process is you have to stop and allow the salt to do what it does. But that color doesn't go away. It has to grow out and you trim it off over time. Or trim it off all the way. Thank you. Very nice job, her hair. Our hair takes patience. What? That yo. Oh, you. Sorry. I'm reading from the far. You. Excellent. Thank you. I'm in Orlando, Florida. Yeah, wake up, mama. Pulling your hair out. Alexa off. Turn on this. Not a lot to say, just enjoy watch. Oh, thank you. Alright, you're gonna have to open your eyes for this one because you're gonna get her. You're not okay. So you gotta open your eyes for this one. Because I'm in front of your face. So just try to stay up.
so happy to hear that. I haven't had those compliments in years and years and years. So I'm very glad to be here. Thank you.
and all the way down from me. Let me comb that corner.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome. You can
haven't
wake
had
up
a hair
now.
done in so long. It's like, okay, 2 weeks.
Alright, I'm gonna spray it to make it a little hard, only because it look like it's about to rain. So just make sure you go straight into the car and you can wrap it at night. Thank you guys.
That's so pretty. Thank you. Finally, had a really good professional hair done situation. 2 weeks. Then when I come back, I'll be coming back from Alabama, so it'll be easier to get over here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm waking up. Gotta dry. So we done good? Do I gotta give you something?
Let me tell you.
Card. Last time?
Yes.
You want to do cash or you want to do it here? Do it here.
No, did you want to, are you?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we're gonna put that. Okay, so then we'll send you an email so you actually don't need it. Okay. Some cards you do, some cards you don't. It's better than it is credit anyway.
Yes.
But some cards just don't require you to sign it or not.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Okay, you drove here? Yes, please go straight to the car.
Right out
Okay. Let me rinse her real quick. Don't even get humidity on.
there. Do my best. I gotta find me a silk scarf.
Got a Valentine.
Yeah, you ready? Okay, I'm at the shop. I'm leaving right now. Hair is done. Huh? Find Burger King. Okay. Love you, Crystal. See you next time. Godspeed.
Valentine's Day.
Yes, thank you.
Hmm? Okay. Ooh, devil at you, boy. Put this one here, baby. The baby's in there next. Is it? You got a lot of action? Oh, definitely. Short hair. Short hair. But we have this thing in our culture that they have to be able to walk and completely
Yeah.
talk,
Yeah.
not just Google and all that. And then we cut it. Or we'll cut it off. We'll cut it after he can, when he's not Googling.
And
Bye.
I,
Yes, they have to be able to say 4 words.
Okay.
And then we cut them off.
Zip up a little bit.
Cool. good?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Intermittent fasting. I also have
Have one?
No, thank you. All right, guys, I'm back. All right, so we are going to blow out her sets. You want to wear it out or you want me to wrap it?
Huh?
You want to wear it out or you want me to wrap it?
I can wear it out.
Okay. Alexa, set timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
And they'll be fine, Star. I don't even know why you're answering them. So for the few minutes that I've been gone, I shampooed and colored my other client and rinsed out my client who has the hair color from before. that you guys watch me shampoo. So yes, I was gone for a moment. Whoever don't like it, just log off. I didn't leave to go grocery shopping if that's what y'all worried about. Y'all do too much. All right, so we're gonna blow out her set. Real easy. Oh, thank you, Star. Thank you, Blaze. This how you know I'm not heavy-handed because you going to sleep? I mean, I would consider myself somewhat heavy-handed. I'm just not the stylist for everybody. Some of y'all too damn sensitive. Y'all men heavy-handed, y'all still with it. I mean, come on now. Don't do that. I'm gonna put a little frizz control in my hands. Thank you, Vicky. So this is what the hair looks like, how nice and full and bouncy and all that good stuff. Yes, that's what we want. You want me to spray it with some spray? You want to leave it like? No, I'm fine. Is that me? No, that's me. Sorry. I forgot you were wearing it. Tell the people bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Yes, that is her real hair. We're gonna car to catch. Alexa, how much time is left? Alexa, how much time is left?
You have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on your 15-minute timer.
Virgin is if you're literally at point zero. I got 2 minutes, y'all. I'm gonna sit for the whole 2, okay? Thank you. Enjoy your B-day.
2 weeks.
Okay, Mama.
It'd be hard to. You be busy, girl. You be busy.
When you went on there to book?
For this,
Uh-huh.
just last week. But
So
before
how-
that, before Christmas,
Oh yeah, that time is
You was
always
busy.
that's always
Dang, like 1 day.
yeah, it's always like that right before that time. So yeah.
Okay, well hopefully I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. I'm literally sitting for 5 minutes. No, I'm just playing until the timer go off and then I'm up. Ugh. All the years at a salon, I have not seen the fabulous hair techniques Crystal applies to hair. Thank you. You said I'm not heavy-handed. I appreciate it. Alexa, stop. Absolutely. You guys don't forget that the Valentine's Day sale is going on our website, which is elitehaircareusa.com. We have different bundle kits starting at $25. Shampoos, conditioners, all that stuff. All that. I'm starving, y'all. Just ordering something to eat so that by the time I'm done, it gets here. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna leave y'all up here for just a moment. I need to go and rinse out my client who had the hair color. And then I just ordered something to eat.
Sit in my chair.
Okay. Right here.
Yeah, you see that rectangle looking here?
Uh-huh.
They got full academic and then partial remote.
Well, no, I'm saying, I know they're not in Florida, so I know like right.
Yeah, they don't, yeah, they're in the
Oh, they're part of the house.
I mean, right after they would have gotten, but they didn't go here, so.
No, I know, that's why I was asking them, like, okay, so would that be out of state? School scholarships or was it
Yeah,
other scholarships?
yeah.
Got it. That was my question. Okay, where? Here's the girls. Answer how that was scholarships. She got out of state.
But Mills only get their seat and
Doesn't matter which one?
All right, so we are going to blow her out, press her, trim her, and send her on her way. Yes.
I probably need some tight curls so I won't, so they won't fall out.
Got you. You want me to wrap it or you want to wear the curls out? Because if I curl it and comb it out, it's the same.
Go, but it'll fall. What do you think? No?
Definitely.
Yeah, so just,
I can also curl it and then put it in what we call a bun. And the bun kind of helps preserve as much of the curl as possible. I mean, that's an option, but it's not going to be super curly. Or if I curl it and I just leave them and don't pull them out. That's you.
and if we wrap it, I can just take it
Oh,
down.
wait. I'm trimming it, right?
Yeah, if I wrap it.
I can't do it curly because I have to trim it first. But then you're gonna end up losing your body.
That's what happened. You have to wrap it.
No, because I need to trim it, so I need it to be bone straight.
Okay. But just curl it. I don't know I want it curled, so
I can curl it, but do you want me to put it in the bun?
Yeah, that'll work.
So it'll kind of still, it might not be super curly, but it'll still have that body with that shape.
Okay.
Which is better than you walking out of here with coils and then they turn into fringe.
Yeah. And I know I sweat bad, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna do something different. Yeah. You're gonna be so mad about 2 hours from now.
Yeah. That's why I don't get it done as much, because it don't stay, too much. Yeah. It's like, I'll come and get a treatment when I need it. Color looks pretty. The color looks good.
Yeah, definitely.
I see your daughter's car. How she like it?
Well, she loves it.
I'm sure.
I love it. I don't pay for gas. I don't have much maintenance.
I know. That's true. You just plug it up, right?
I want the big one. Either that or I want the truck. Which is the Roblox car. But I want one of them. The X is better though. It's better for families.
And going on trips or whatever.
Yeah, I mean you have to charge, but it's the same if you gotta get gas too.
Yeah, but they have charging places like the gas stations now. Those don't.
Yeah, most places do. Or it will tell you at what part of the trip you're supposed to charge, so you know what to expect.
Okay.
And a full charge is like $14.
That ain't bad at all. I know when I go home, it's all those plugs for like at the malls and stuff.
Everybody has
Yeah.
one.
Whether you need it or not, you just plug in anyway. That way you give you more,
Yep. Or if you have a mobile charger, you can plug it in at a hotel. And just plug it into a regular outlet and let it charge overnight.
Okay.
You're on your sleep and it's charging.
She drives to school? Okay.
She pick up her brothers and sisters.
That's good. Save you, huh?
Definitely.
You take that out my ear to bother in the way?
No, this one. part. Alright, so we're gonna put a little bit of frizz control on my hands. And then that will go all over the hair. Oops, my hair's still wet.
You like this area better?
Definitely.
I'm sure you do.
Alright, you guys, so we're gonna press her. And then we'll trim her. Trim all the way down from here. You guys said the view looks backwards. No, it's because I moved the camera to right next to me. But it's the same. You guys are just used to me working with the client in front of me, but you're seeing my back. So do you know how you're doing in the competition? So last time I checked, I was still in first. But every time I advance to another phase of it, of the Entrepreneur of Impact Award, it starts the votes over. So that's the reason why you guys keep seeing me asking you to keep voting, because like now, if I advance through this, I think I'll be in the top 5. And then they have another round, which is the people from the second place can advance again. And then it goes to the semifinals and then the finals. And that's when they take everybody from every group. And now it's whoever has the most votes from that. So there's gonna be a moment where you guys are gonna hear me say, I need everybody to vote every single day, at least once a day. Because I'll be competing against other people who are number 1 in their group. And I need to win this Entrepreneur of Impact.
Kelly, how are you? Good. I was just following up on the one reservation that we added and the lounge. Reservations.
Thank you guys.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, all the days we have a reception. Yeah, we're not there on Wednesday. Okay, and I have the updates. I just need to get it to you for the runner show. It's done. I just need to get it out to you, so you'll have it before we meet. Okay, and then you said we're in the foyer, right? Registration. Is there a name on that foyer? Okay, and it's just called the foyer, capital foyer. Capital B registration, okay. Okay, so I'll let the team know that we have been moved into the lounge. All right, thank you very much. too. Happy Valentine's Day.
So we got custom M&Ms, and I don't know what else he's doing. want to know, what do you do to your hair in between appointments?
Wear braids. Wear ponytail.
She said braids, ponytails.
I had hair all my life, so except when I'm moving in the military. Had a few beauticians chop it off. That's when I went to braids. Sometimes they'll over process it when I was wearing a perm, you know. So, and you move around a lot, so it's hard to keep. Now we retired, so we ain't going anywhere. Anyway.
Turn down for me. Give you the true.
Plus, when I'm doing it at home, I wash it, condition, and I have a hair dryer. I sit on it, you know, with the conditioner in it sometimes, or you just maintain your hair.
There you go.
You gotta learn that. You can't just let the beautician, you know, they do their part, but you got to do your part.
Say it again for the people in the back. She said the beautician can't do it all. You have to do your part.
Yes.
We only see you once every so often.
Yes.
What do you do to your hair while you're not here is going to determine how healthy your hair
Exactly.
is.
And how you take care. I even trim sometimes my own ends. You know what I'm saying? If I can't get to, you know, get to the salon, especially coming out them braids, you know. Or my daughter do it. I think because we move so much, we learn how to take care of our own stuff to have.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
sure,
saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Once you move a lot, you learn how to do what's necessary. And if you had all them hiccups, you'll know that they, oh no, let me do my own thing. Or when somebody mess you up, you straight, you know how to figure it out for yourself. Listening to you one time, some girl came in with that braids, right? It was coming out of braids, and she had all that gook in her head. And see, when I come out of braids, I'm putting a certain thing on my head to get that gook out. And I wash it, condition it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just maintain it. It's a lot of work, but honey, I'm telling you, it's worth it if you want hair.
You want to keep the hair, yeah, definitely.
That shine, that stuff you put on it, that give it that shine. What is it called?
Frizz control.
Fresh control. I'll give it some.
All right, guys, so we're just going to give her some curls, and then we're going to put it into a bun. Super easy.
It's all right for the night. Yeah, I pin curl it tonight, you know what I'm saying?
Alright guys, so I'm gonna put our hair into a 2-piece bun. And what that does is it basically allows us to keep some of the curls, keep the shape. Alright. She's all done.
Oh, your towel.
Thank you. I grabbed one second. Thank you.
Your food, huh?
Yes.
I know.
Finally.
About time, huh?
For me. Thank you, dear. All right, pros. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go eat some food, but you guys go check out EliteHairCareUSA.com. Shop the sale. Shop our bundles. Thank you, my dear. Shop our bundle kits, all that good stuff. And then I'll see you guys in the next live. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget to go to my YouTube community page and vote for me as Entrepreneur of Impact. You can vote every single day, one time a day, you guys. Please, 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 so that I can advance and win this award and win the one-on-one with Damon, the $25,000, the feature in Forbes, all that good stuff. Okay? I love you guys. Peace.